He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. We're finally back to kick some tail. Hey everybody, we're back with Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Here's this level where I completely just sort of like destroy my hand.
So we're in the sky
So this
now.
is a shooter now?
Oh, it's a runner, I guess. But I have to keep like bashing right, or so I can keep my momentum, and it kills your hand so badly.
I dig this. I like rail shooters.
Yeah, but also you have to clap in order to clap stuff away, and also to lob the pineapples. So like you have to constantly go between like slamming your hand on the bongo and then clapping your hands, and it can really hurt after a while.
Yeah, I guess Cannonballs hadn't come along and shown people how to make runners.
Oh man, these levels actually like kill my hand like really bad.
Yeah, I can understand why you had to record these in bursts.
Yeah.
Speaking of breaking format, have you guys played those Donkey Kong Mario? What was it? They were the puzzle games, Donkey Kong versus Mario.
Oh yeah,
Mario vs. Donkey Kong?
yeah. I've played a bit of like I played those a bit when I was like back in like elementary school, and I was emulating a lot of games, and my nights would just be sitting at home listening to whatever music at the time, and just playing through whatever games. I played a lot of Game Boy Advance games at that point in my life without having a Game Boy Advance, and I think, yeah, I played a little bit of one of those, and like it never quite caught on with me.
The first one was pretty solid. I found like nothing groundbreaking, but it was an enjoyable time. And then after that, it just got gimmicky, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but it's just like I look at that game and it's like this doesn't look like the thing I would probably like. And then there's also like the March of the Minis thing. I'm thinking like this looks neat, but would I probably want to play it? Not really. So I just never really gave that series a chance. But everybody keeps telling me that I should because it's like supposed to be really, really good.
Yeah,
They have a bit of a cult following, I think.
yeah, they were fine puzzle games. If you're not into that sort of thing, no, it's not gonna like grab you by any means. But if you're a fan of Mighty Switch Force and whatnot, then the Mario vs. Donkey Kong puzzle games would probably be up your alley.
I actually didn't like Mighty Switch Force.
You probably wouldn't have
I got
liked the Donkey Kong versus Mario games then.
Because I think I got, I can't remember, yeah, actually now I do remember. A while back, the Humble Indie Bundle was doing like the Humble Ninty Bundle, which is like indie games for Nintendo, for Wii U and 3DS. And it came with that, and I'd heard quite a bit about it. I tried it, I'm thinking like, the art's cool, but I don't like this game.
Yeah, it's definitely got a lot of charm to it, as WayForward games do.
What else has WayForward done?
They've done the
Did they do
it's Shantae
Boy
Did
in
they
series.
do
His
that Strider
Blob?
game?
No,
the Strider
no.
WayForward?
No, but they did A Boy and His Blob, and I fucking love that game.
Oh no, A Boy and His Blob. Oh no, I'm thinking of Mutant Blob's Attack, which was a drink box game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I've played it.
They've also done the Shantae series. They were also
Yeah, I was gonna say,
they also developed the DuckTales Remastered, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think I've played any of their games. Though I've heard those newer Shantae ones are actually quite good.
Yeah, the older Shantaes. Yeah, but the
Well,
new
the
ones
older
are
Shantaes
fantastic.
were specifically like very explicit Mario clones made mostly for the UK, because the UK looks like they didn't really get Mario games. They sort of had Shantae instead. I think Shantae was really big in like Russia also. I don't know.
I've never
Like they
actually
didn't really
played a
have
Shantae game.
they didn't really have Mario in Europe from what I understand. It's like, I mean, maybe they did, but it was like Shantae was sort of the dominant thing.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
I know that.
The latest ones are pretty good, and they're coming out with the newest one was supposed to come out, I think, like last month at the time of this recording, so like October. But it's being pushed. It was supposed to come out in November this month, but now I think it's pushed to like mid-December. But unlike Mighty Number 9, like WayForward's being pretty transparent about like why the delays are. Well, they're being pretty transparent about the delays, which is nice.
Sure. I have played, I think, a single WayForward game. Man, they have actually made a lot of games. I'm looking at their list right now, and it's like pretty surprising.
The one thing I love about the WayForward's games though is the art. Like the art's beautiful.
I think the only game of theirs that I've actually played is Marvel Puzzle Quest.
Never
Which is
played
good.
that one.
Like it's not my favorite Puzzle Quest game, but it's good.
Huh. All right. Oh well.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Puzzle Quest game then?
Just regular ass Puzzle Quest. Puzzle Quest is really good. Like the first Puzzle Quest. That's just like really cool. You know, this was before the time when like everyone was doing match 3 games. And so when Puzzle Quest came out and it was like, it's like a match 3 game, but it's also an RPG, it was actually like a really cool idea. And I don't really think they've done better than that since.
I think I played a Puzzle Quest game on the DS briefly at some point. I don't know when or why.
There was I forget what it was called. There was one that was like sci-fi themed. I don't remember what it was called though.
Oh, wait, no, now I remember. Remember when, I think it was, remember, like, back when stores used to actually, like, have, like, I guess Wi-Fi spots where you could download, like, DS demos?
Sure, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they did that, and I ended up downloading the Puzzle Quest one. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, Puzzle Quest, I mean, you know, even like I don't like Marvel Puzzle Quest very much, but like, or rather, it's not my favorite, but like, it's still pretty decent. It'll get you that Puzzle Quest itch if that's what you're looking for. It just also has like a lot of free to play hooks and stuff that makes it sort of frustrating at times.
Right. I forgot that. The Shovel Knight creators, Yacht Club Games, I believe their 2 head developers came from WayForward as well, and there's a lot of influence from from the WayForward series of games that you sort of see bleed into Shovel Knight. And I believe the composer was the same as well, Jake Kaufman, who, my God, I absolutely love his work. He's always done such fantastic OSTs for the games he's worked on.
That soundtrack is coming out on vinyl, I think in January.
For Shovel Knight?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to pick that up.
Just as a heads up.
It's great to know. I love that soundtrack to death. Love that game to death. My God, what a great platformer.
Yeah. So right now I guess we're fighting the Sparktacular Hoggy Man.
Yeah. Speaking of platformers,
This is a much more sort of active platformy boss than, I mean, have we gotten a boss like this in this game yet? I don't remember.
you haven't really had to move around in the bosses as until now.
Yeah, because remember the elephant one?
Yeah, but this one
Legend?
is like this one gives you like a lot more freedom in terms of moving around the entire arena.
Yeah, it does, but it's just, I don't know. I find in some cases, like, the bongo controller can somewhat get in the way of, like, doing very, very, like, quick and precise movements when you find yourself in a jam. But if you can sort of, like, read a lot of the tells, like, you can pretty much get yourself out of most situations.
Yeah, the tells seem like they're pretty generous also, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they seem generous when you are not controlling your character with a bongo.
Well, no, it's fine. It's just, like, you often miss it during, like, the first, say, 30 seconds of the match, because you're just trying to figure out the pattern.
Yeah, once you figured out the pattern, then I imagine you're pretty much good because you're able to like anticipate what's coming next.
Yeah, like, especially, like, the Kong bosses, every one of them has, like, a certain pattern, and so, like, I'm often just sort of, like, fiddling with them for, like, the first, like, minute or so, just trying to figure out, okay, what's your weak point, what's your tell, and how do I counterattack this boss, because they all have, like, different strategies to deal with them. And same goes for the other bosses, but it's, like, it's sort of less so for them, because they're all pretty basic.
Right. Oh, is that how you're supposed to do this part?
I guess? I would have
didn't
never
have the-
really guessed.
Yeah, he didn't have the bird at
Well,
that point.
Well, it's also hard to get, like, really low in with the bird and still not bump into anything.
Yeah, no kidding.